tent this in the basement because it's too dark outside to see. But I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for what I just said on Instagram. Yeah, it's too narrow in here to do this. Let's try over here. But I was trained in neurolinguistic programming and in neurolinguistic manipulation and psyops. And I understand that most people don't even know what that is. But when you understand neuroscience and inception, then it's actually an interesting thing to learn. And they've been changing the definition of words for years. And I know people would say, we'll get with the times. But depending on where you are, the lingo changes. Slang, for one thing, is completely different than English, and proper English is completely different than English. Spain Spanish is different than Mexican Spanish. And depending on where you are in Mexico or in the hood, Spanish is different than Spanish. And in hoods, slang is different in different hoods. So the fact that the Tower of Babel, they built the Tower of Babel to get to heaven. And then they all spoke the same language before the Tower of Babel. But they tried to get to heaven by man's means. So then the tower got destroyed and everybody separated into different languages and races. So divide and conquer, basically, because I think the quote in the Bible would be, God gave them different languages. No, I don't remember it exactly, so I'm not gonna say that. But at any rate, people are mad at me right now, and they took my phone away again. Well, they made it stop working so that I couldn't post on Instagram. Because I posted some pretty controversial stuff. But this is a war. And I tried to define it to ChatGPT, and they said there's no war going on in America. But anybody that knows anything knows that there's a war going on in America right now. It's just called I don't know what it would be called, a revolution, but it's not really a revolution because a revolution is an uprising. It's more guerrilla warfare and PSYOP training, or PSYOP use. I need to clarify two things and then I'll be done. I don't approve of being gay. So that's going to piss a lot of people off. Because I said they turn the word fag into a bad thing, and then I immediately said they turn good things into evil. So for everybody that got confused, I don't approve of gay people. Women finding women attractive is more understandable than a man getting fucked in the ass. And the other thing was, I don't remember what the other thing was now. Let me think for a second. And I'm pretty sure I just lost the respect of everybody in the world and the support of everybody in the world, so that sucks. This was the other thing. It's a war, so be careful. They're out to hurt people. The people that try to do good and try to save America and stop people from getting raped, they go after. So be careful. There's a lot of human trafficking and people get raped a lot. And they like to attack the people that I talk to and am nice to. Because they want to teach me a lesson. But I have to continue to go. Otherwise it gets worse and worse and worse. So if somebody, it's like, who was it that said the British are coming? That was I don't remember his name right now. Not Anthony Scott Key. He had to give up some of his soldiers to keep America alive, because they were all being held in a boat. And a lot of people died to hold up the flag. But Paul something. He said, the British are coming, the British are coming. I tried to warn people years ago, and they locked me in the hospital for it. I would have been 16 years ago now. I've been trying to warn people. But usually they lock me up. So women, be safe. Men, protect your women. And men, be safe too. Children, try to enjoy life. I'm praying for everybody's safety right now. And we'll see if they let me live tomorrow. I don't plan on living every day. But for some reason, God has kept me alive. So, love.